And look at that play with Stephen Davis when we were watch the ball come loose and where it goes out of bounds. That ball is out of bounds just short of the pylon, but yet they spotted the ball at the 3-yard line.
Bad spot. Damian Craig ran down here. He becomes an extra running back, number 16. Let's see if Terry Bond tries to get him the football.
Play action. Wants his tight end, and Nix falls down. Killens was there, but he lost his footing.
He's had 11 sacks this year for Penn State's defense. Damian Craig just nowhere to run, footing bad.
Good pass, ball is down, and he missed it. Whoa, he missed it badly. And I think it was partially deflected by Brandon Noble.
Brandon Noble, number 93, is going to get his hands on this football. See how low it came off the kick of Matt Hawkins.
Penn State going to throw on first down again. Oh, he had him open. The ball is tipped and intercepted by Del McGee of Auburn. Freddie Scott had it back at the Penn State 36-yard line. Gets it away and has it complete at the 30 to Willie Gaucher. Morrow running hard, close to the first one. Right up in the middle, and that ball got away from Stephen. Patrick Nix, the line to make is the 15. Patrick Nix, that's in the pocket, deep over the middle. Has it complete. Touchdown, Robert Baker. Gentile to kick it off. And it goes out of bounds. So scrimmage from the 35. Last time, and it was on first down that they turned it over. Nope, going to go with the running play. Pitch. Pass complete, near sideline. Richardson, pressure from the backside, and Tigers. Pressure, and they almost got it. Baker at the 31. He'll take it for a 3-yard return. Kicker's foot. Play action. Patrick Nix is down before he threw the football. So one of two things said his knee was down. Terry
Killens is an outstanding defensive player. Right after the first game, he walked into the press room and said he's dedicating the season to his mother who died of cancer on May 30. Do not want to cause a turnover here, so they're going to run the draw.
That's Morrow. Good open field stick by Aaron Collins. Lazy spiral, and he will field it at the 43. The 1996 Outback Bowl. Here comes a blitz. Draw play right up the middle, big opening. Has 5, has 10, 15, and off and running. Pitch. Not going to get there, but it'll be first and goal at the 7-yard line for the Nittany Lions.
New York City, he's marching in a parade here today.
Started his own parade. You could see Mostella coming on a blitz, and there was just nobody home.
There's nobody backside once he starts cutting back, and Charlie Rose, the one thing in this weather, you can't miss a block if you're the safety or miss a tackle on Charles Rose.
The blitz was coming. Here's Archie, and it spikes again. So Penn State does not go back to the huddle. They keep it at the line of scrimmage. Richardson in the end zone. It is knocked away by Del McGee.
The towel over, but once that towel comes off, it's going to be red.
Field goal attempt by Conway, and he's good. So we'll hold it right here. 9:14 to play until halftime.
Now, so it's really up to trainers to say how far or how fast they want to progress.
OJ, let me in. Nix gets it complete, and there's our guy, Andy Fuller, the tight end. Here's Mike Archie. Oh, this is a very very good punt under these conditions. Archie on the 28 gets the corner turn, gets one block, and is going to be downed as a flag has been thrown. Holding against Penn 12 or 13 on that. Richardson going on top, looking deep, and he caught it. And now here comes the flag in, and Bobby Engram slowed down and came back and made the catch against Charlie Rose. And I think Rose is the one that they're flagging.
And Charlie Rose has really got his work. He's one-on-one. He beat him earlier in the ball game. Now Rose is in too deep coverage trying to chase. Bobby Engram gets his hands on him. See, he can't stop.
Well, the Auburn fans don't think it was right now. It's Milne in motion. He gets tagged by Tequila. Milne. You can hear the contact at the line of scrimmage with a stream of 3.28 GPA in marketing. Archie makes the catch. Pitts is the deep man this time. You see Auburn creeping up. Here they come with the blitz, but they pick it up, and the pass is tipped at the line of scrimmage. They wanted he didn't just lose the grip on that. Field goal attempt of almost 30 yards, and he missed it. So both kickers, because of the wet conditions. That's Morrow in motion back to the sideline. The pass is dropped. Penn State's favor was in the 30s. It would favor Auburn. That's where I know Coach Bowden wanted it, as the pass to Gaucher is tipped away by Mark Tate. The middle linebacker blitz is on, and they don't pick it up in time as they were trying to throw the screen, and it was Jim Nelson coming up the middle, and nobody touched it.
Caught the touchdown.
Across the 50, makes a nice move and takes it all the way down to the 40-yard line. Milne in motion. It'll be Pitts.
Third down situations for Penn State. Let's see if they go to him.
Auburn showing blitz, and they stay at home. Pass, it's who he's looking for. It was Milne out of the backfield, and Richardson just overthrew it. Nastasi to hold, and this ball will be placed down at the 28. 38-yard attempt. And he nails this one. So Penn State goes back on top on our ball. The ball very well. He's got 31 receptions this year. They'll pitch it back to him on the run, though. And he will take it out across the 25. The pitch. Nick's got a man wide open. Finally sees him. Throws it late and gets it intercepted. I mean to tell you, Gaucher looked like the first guy out for practice. Nix did not see him. Oh, my goodness.
Kim Herring with the interception. Just can't get anything on the football. Running. Good fake with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Tight ends covered, tries to go the ball, but it just becomes a pop fly out of his hand.
Gaucher had to stop and come back. 9-7. They're going to go on top. Got a man wide open at the 10, and the catch is made by Gervais. First and goal.
Beautiful catch. Beautiful knots left. Wally Richardson with a very nice throw. Charles Rose is sitting on the hash just a little bit too long.
So Penn State calls a timeout, one of the 3 they had remaining. And that's 43 yards on that pass play. And that is a heck of a catch under these weather conditions.
Boy, just lays out with that catch.
You know, Gervais had the team's longest reception this year, 55 yards against Indiana. Mike Archie in the backfield with Milne. Looking in the flat. That's who they went to. Archie. Touchdown, Penn State.
Mike Archie out of the backfield, working against the linebacker. Bobby Engram taking off down the field. Bobby Engram turning up. Mike Archie on the corner route, good fake to Brian Milne. And Wally Richardson's had a very good first half. Ball right to Mike Archie for the touchdown. The linebacker, Marcellus Mastella.
McLeod, and he'll take it across the 35-yard line, and we are at halftime with our score: Penn State 16, Auburn 7. Now the new Dodge halftime of his body when the collision happened. From the 5-yard line, this is Karsten Bailey. Got an avenue, and he'll take it out to the 34-yard line. From the first half, Mike, what stands out to you most?
Well, I think the field position. Penn State, again, starting on their own 37. Auburn's had bad field position, the passing yardage. Penn State's been able to throw the little short passes, and they got the pass completion, the long pass to Bobby Engram. So it kind of dominated the pass.
Stephen Davis gets the pitch, and on first down, we'll take it for a first down. 16-7, Nittany Lions on top. And Davis will go nowhere this time. That was Brandon.
Still going to be able to change the field position around again. Brandon Noble just getting inside the blocker, Jason Taylor, to make the tackle.
Mitch, good toss on this one, and it's knocked away. Mark Penn. Good hanging spiral. This is the best punt of the afternoon right here. And it was so good, even on the wet turf. It hit at the 3. Olsman flips from the right side over to the left. 26, maybe the 20. Really white mud area. Not going to stay clean very long, though. He'll take it close to the first down at the 30. Auburn showed corner blitz with Larry Melton, and he comes on with it. Pass is caught. Freddie Scott will take it across the 30. Hits. Spins off the tackle, and with that, we'll have the pin. Pumped it, going to go on top, and look at all the protection he's getting. Engram will have it inside the 15-yard line against Melton.
Well, that's a mismatch right there with Bobby Engram and all that to take that ball away from Larry Melton. See, there's no pressure on Wally Richardson. There's the pump fake. No pressure at all. Steps up in the pocket, throws the ball. Now Bobby Engram uses his body against Larry Melton, number 28. Watch him get his body turned. Now he makes the catch, and Penn State's in great field position. Good point, Adrian, that is the driest part of the field.
Richardson with a play action. Pressure is on him, and he just throws it away. They need the 2-yard line for the first down. Touchdown, Bobby Engram. What a catch behind it. .51 left in the third quarter. And our new score, Penn State 23 and Auburn 7. As you take one more look at the touchdown catch by Engram, and look at the ball, it's behind him, and he still brings it in. Penn State 23-7, leading in this ball game. Last year's Biletnikoff winner. 3 receptions, 93 yards today, and a touchdown. And here it is one more time, Mike.
Just an option route by Bobby Engram. He had the one-on-one coverage with Charles Rose. Just when he's able to go down, stick, then break to the right side and make the kick.
Joe Paterno has always been a little hesitant to compare his players of different eras, but he does point out Bobby Ingram's place in Penn State history.
Well, I don't think anybody's had more of an impact on our program in the time he's been here than Bobby Engram. I don't think anybody's made more big plays or won more games for us than Bobby Engram. I think Bobby Engram has just been a magnificent performer, and I think he's going to be a magnificent performer when he leaves here.
Bobby Engram, Ron, when you said earlier about great players making great plays, and Joe Paterno, when he says he's the player that's meant the most to his program, I mean, just think all the Franco Harris, I ran into him in the hotel, Lydell Mitchell, all the great players that have come out of Penn State. All day.
Stephen Davis gets a block and he's loose. Gets whacked and still keeps his footing, picks up another 5 yards, and it's a gain of right at 20 as Ambrose Fletcher is the man who cracked it.
They've had a better ground game today.
Counter trade, nothing doing. Davis hit in the backfield. Ball is loose. Penn State has just recovered. That's Kim Herring. And Killens is the man who caused it. Terry Killens. Against Rutgers, he had a great game.
He really is. He's a very, very tough competitor. Stays with it. Brad Scioli also in. Kim Herring recovering the football. And Penn State
the
trying
nature
to
brought us overnight. It really put a crimp in his style today. Hard to practice for that, isn't it, Mike?
It really is. Look at this play.
Inside the 5, first and goal. Milne broke it open from the 26-yard line, and it's a carry.
Pull up for Brian Milne. Long yardage, pass rush out of control. As you'll see, Mark Smith, he just couldn't get any footing. And then Bobby Engram with a block downfield. Brian Milne, good call.
Pitts in motion out of the backfield. Richardson throws it. Touchdown to Pitts.
It is a heavy senior football team. Auburn's defense very young. It just looks to me like the leadership as Pitts makes that catch of the Penn State football team.
And 3 touchdowns. We'll be right back. Harold Morrow back in the ball game. Number 12. Pass over the middle, tipped and almost intercepted. Scioli got a hand on it. Right now, it would suggest that they don't think that Davis is all right. Quick pass over the middle, complete to around the 30. Pass is dropped by Aaron. Third down, Nix deep over the middle. It's going to be intercepted by Herring. Threw it right to him. Second interception for him.
Over the hands and the head of Karsten Bailey. Ball just takes off. Almost like he was throwing it right to Kim Herring as Karsten Bailey, number 5, breaks into the play.
Scott in motion. Archie going to throw the ball. And incomplete. As Scott is the man they wanted, and Melton with the cover. Mike Archie on a running play now. 5, 10, 15. They finally force him out of bounds.
Herring from the right side. From the left side, excuse me, right here, number 28, Larry Melton, and then Mike Archie just goes inside. There's the block by Keith Conlon, number 53. Penn State knocking on the door. Charles Will.
On third down, Enos will not get there. Mark Smith is touchdown Penn State. Milne with the paving block.
For Penn State on offense, he's done it all. Number 22 with a block on Anthony Harris, the outside backer that paves the way for Kurt Enos to score. He's had a great game running the football, blocking for the tailbacks. It's been the Brian Milne show.
7 teams from that Big 12 you're talking about in bowl games. Karsten Bailey's got to return this one. Oh, what a special teams play by Carlson. Corey Carlson, a reserve inside. It's very hard to reverse under these kind of conditions. Pass well under
passing game. That's been like that all year for Auburn.
Almost intercepted for a third by Herring, and he couldn't hold on to it. Last 10 passes. And just as he threw it, it is tipped. Boy, again, go back to the room and put on to view this afternoon. Pitch finally pushed out of bounds.
Using his ground game has really kept.
We were all commenting. I wonder if he was going to put on a hat, and the answer that's no. As Pitts breaks it to the outside, Charles Rose will finally shove him out of bounds. Pass right over the middle, got Engram open, and he'll take it in for 6. Pass complete. This ball game, if somebody had told you that one of these teams will throw at least 4 touchdown passes, you probably would have thought it would have been that team on the other side of the field.
Well, you would have figured it'd been Auburn, but with Bobby Engram on the field, you could figure maybe that it would be Penn State because he has that ability. It looked like Jerry Rice coming across as the 49ers try to bring him on a crossing route, but Bobby Engram with a nice catch, good speed after the catch.
Conway with the extra point attempt. Gets it. 3:20, and it's, as you look at Engram one more time, it's been interesting that the Bowden family and the Paterno family, all friends over a period of time. In fact, Joe kiddingly, as we came on the air today, he was talking about, he said, actually, Terry's a lot more fun than his old man. You look at Engram taking it in to the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the day.
You can credit Bobby Engram because he made a great catch, but Wally Richardson really is heavy.
Harold Morrow. Tackled as Shannon Robeek. You could see him standing and pointing, calling the line call. Damian Craig under pressure. Now he's going to run it. And Damian Craig will pick up the first down out at the...
Real strange.
Stephen Davis back in the ball game at tailback. Damian Craig cannot get away from Chris Snyder. That's the 3rd time that Auburn quarterbacks have been sacked today. And that TD came with 8 seconds left to who else? Bobby Engram. Craig, great protection. Tries to run and runs right into Scioli. That's a coverage sack there, and it's 4th down. This is the first possession, Mike, in the 2nd half that Penn State has taken it over in their own territory. Clock runs down, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter. So there's a timeout on the field with our score. Penn State 43 and Auburn 7.